What's up, everybody? It is the Best Buy KidSmoove, and today I want to discuss box arts. Xbox, PlayStation, their new consoles. One of the deciding things about console launches is to see what the new box art looks like. I'm sure if you guys have been online, Google, Twitter, you'll see concepts that look absolutely awesome. I've seen many of the Series X concepts that fan made ones, and 9 times out of 10, when you see a fan made box art, it's going to look better than the final retail one because I don't know, just fans are just more creative than the guys who get paid by corporate. So I've seen PlayStation ones that look awesome. I've seen Xbox ones that look awesome, and now we've kind of officially got the real deal. I feel like the Xbox a little bit more predictable. PlayStation's a little bit more. It's the closest it's of consistency if we've seen it. So here we are. We're looking at the NBA 2K 21 box art for the Series X and the Spider-Man Miles Morales box art for the PlayStation 5. There's also a Godfall one floating around, but this is going to be the official PS5 packaging. It's the same blue case that is on the PS4, and then it's just the outline is white and black, which coincides with the PS5 color scheme. Other than that, I mean, the PS4 one is, to me, I think the color works. For the PS4, look, it worked better. I feel like with the PS5, I don't know why I expected it to be black. I mean, like maybe a black band or at least a black casing, possibly. But the PS4, when looking at the previous generation, the PS4 and Xbox One, by default, PS4 packaging was just better because I think blue by default is a better color than green. Blue is my favorite color, so naturally, blue just appeals to the eye better than green does. I mean, I'm happy the Xbox console is black, but you know the green is Xbox color, and it's always been the game casing. I was hoping they would gear towards like black or some sort of a neutral color to kind of give off a different look, but green, it looks like it's going to remain green. Now the PlayStation color, the only thing that makes the PlayStation color is that it's the same blue casing, which is fine, but the white and black, it just doesn't look that good. Now on the console, it's fine because the way the console is designed, but the casing I feel like is just too much. Because I guess it's too much coloring, and none of these colors blend, I guess, well. Whereas on the console, it's dominantly white with a decent amount of black, and then the blue is not quite. It's not as strong of a blue that's on a console, but on a case it's opposite. It's more blue than anything, and then the white, it just kind of sticks out like noise. To me personally, people like it. It is what it is. It's going to grow on me. But when you put this in perspective, reason why I said the Xbox was more predictable in their case, because I figured at some point they're gonna drop the Xbox One name and it's just going to be Xbox, since they're doing all this compatibility stuff that's just going to work. And I think in the case for Xbox, I feel like their packaging is more retail friendly. And when I say retail friendly, I mean eventually all the Xbox One cases are actually just going to be updated to just say Xbox. And that black tag that you see on the 2K where it says Xbox Series X, there's going to be another line for whatever the lock card is. It's going to be Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S. Now, if this wasn't like the way 2K is doing their smart delivery, it's a little different than what traditional games. So, for example, if this game was Halo, right? Halo Infinite, it would say Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and Xbox Lockhart. Right now, if you find a Halo Infinite casing, it would say Xbox Series X and Xbox One. Those are the consoles, just to identify which consoles you can play it on. And that primary banner is Xbox. It's an Xbox game. It can be played, that same disc, the same freaking box that you pick up in the store, you can put in your Xbox One or your Xbox Series X and it'll work. It'll just play the proper game, courtesy of smart delivery. So I feel like the way Xbox is going forward and for their message and their methods It's more retail friendly because they don't have to get rid of store space. Of course, there's going to add new shelving space for Xbox Series X games, but eventually they're just going to blend and be one because current games will be updated to these cases when they get restocks of, like, let's say games coming out, likely games coming out in 2020 and 2021 that are Xbox One games and stuff like that will be branded with the Xbox tag and then have that black bar for Xbox Series X and Xbox One. PS5, obviously, it's a whole new slate. They gotta create more shelf space for the game and whatnot. Honestly, it really doesn't matter to me personally because I don't expect to buy disc games on my Xbox Series X. I haven't bought one on my Xbox One. PlayStation, I'm still kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm ready to commit to PlayStation digitally yet. I didn't commit to PS4 digitally yet. It was like honestly like 70 30, 70% of the games I was buying on PlayStation was on disc. And so only just till recently I started buying digital because of COVID. I couldn't get The Last of Us Part 2 early, and I'm probably not going to travel to New York to get Ghost of Tsushima early. I'm probably just going to download it digitally. So that's the only reason why typically I buy games physical on PlayStation. But honestly, personally, they're both not that all impressive. I'm not a fan of the color scheme of the PlayStation, even though I like blue, but the blue, white, and black, just the way that it's displayed on their box art, it's just not attractive to me. Xbox, looking at all, the thing about the Xbox, they have too many icons. Like, I don't know how big that enhanced, that optimized for Series X sign is going to be. Like, or they're showing it on a 2K. I'm not sure if that's going to be the final size or print, but if that's got to go on every case, and then they're going to have the 4K Ultra and the HDR in the corner because they obviously do the Xbox One X enhanced case, and if it's Xbox One X enhanced as well, that probably has to be on the front as well. So it becomes a bit, I guess, noisy because they're outside of the regular cover art. You got all this other tags and stamps to put on it, and that's what makes the Xbox boxings not so attractive. I like to see them. It's cool. I'm curious to see what they look like in the stores, but when you go into the stores, a lot of these games, you're going to have physical media, and then you're going to have like those digital cards like they have right now. Like Best Buy, they sell you the card with the code on the back. You scratch off the back, you enter the code, or you scan it. So there's going to be an equal amount of like either disc-based cards, and then if you guys are digital, like on the Xbox, I'm digital. Whether I'm buying games or I'm game passing, I'm completely digital there. PlayStation, when the PlayStation come out, I might be walking home with like some boxes, some disc-based games. So we'll see. Depends on which console I get and how different the price is between the digital and the standard PlayStation 5. I want you guys to let me know your thoughts. I mean, which do you prefer? Do you prefer the Xbox traditional method, like if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and everything's cross-compatible anyway, so we really don't have to change much. We just have to drop the one and identify the consoles that this thing would be playable on? Or the PS5, keep the same blue casing, but make the banner match the console in some capacity with the white and black look? Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts. As always, Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. I'm out of here. Peace.